welcome to Coffin Bay National Park. Look at this, it's quite stunning. In the last episode, we explored the east coast of the EYRE Peninsula. In this episode, we are going to explore the west coast. So yeah, starting here in Coffin Bay National Park, we'll be making our way north before heading further west. This national park is absolutely stunning so far. We're currently at the Golden Island Lookout. Look at the reef in the middle. It's causing quite a rip there. You do not want to be caught in that, I don't think. But yeah, take a look at this national park. It's a beautiful lookout. We're here with the Tommy Camper. The Tommy Camper's been pretty popular in campsites. We've given a few tours now, the Tommy Camper. And luckily we did a video on one, so we can just send that. How's it going, Rach?
It's good, I'm excited.
It's been a while since we've been looking to get here.
Yep.
Where did we go for dinner last night?
Oh my God, we went to Oyster HQ in Coffin Bay.
How was it?
Everyone said if you're coming to Coffin Bay, you have to try the oysters. So we're like, okay. So we did a little bit of research. There's like two main places in Coffin Bay. You've got Oyster HQ and then you've got 1802. 1802 is a very fancy oyster restaurant. There's other seafood and other dishes as well. But it's quite pricey, whereas Oyster HQ is very reasonably priced and the food was so good. How good was it?
It was pretty good.
And I had the most delicious frozen margarita I think I've ever had in my life. Highly recommend.
Yeah, we had the sharing board at the start.
Yeah, it was called the Fisherman's Basket or something. But it was like a, I think it was a meal for one, but we shared it between us because it was massive. You had like 4 prawns, 4 oysters, 4 bits of calamari, a big bit of fish, like a battered bit of fish, a salad, all like that was one meal. So we shared that, we shared some tacos, some risotto balls, and then a couple of drinks. And it was just, yeah, really, really nice.
How good's that?
Very good.
Today we're going to explore this national park. Pretty stunning. We've sort of noticed there are a couple of areas to the national park. There's one area which has sealed roads. That's where we are now. And yeah, you can access this with the 2-wheel drive. But there is a lot of 4-wheel driving here. So if you did want to go off into the, I guess the far west. Yeah, it's at the far western point of the national park.
Yeah.
There are quite a few, well, there's a few campsites there, but we looked at some of the tracks online and on the reviews on Wikicamps, and it's some like, yeah, pretty sandy areas, pretty narrow tracks. We
there's a lot of intense
do not want to
driving.
scratch our Tommy, so
it's not really our vibe.
We don't want to scratch our Tommy, so yeah, it's just not a vibe, as Rach said.
No.
So instead we're going to stick to the 2-wheel drive stuff today. Unfortunately the campsite was fully booked, so we're not going to stay here, but yeah, we're going to check out the 2-wheel drive sections. First up is the beach. And
then we're going to avoid Bay, which is such a funny name because I feel like we do not want to avoid it. It looks really good. And then maybe get the paddleboard out if the conditions are good. But it's going to be 35 degrees today and it is hot. It is really hot wind. So maybe not too much sun. We'll see how we go, I reckon.
And you've already stolen my pun.
What?
Avoid Bay.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
We should discuss these things before we start.
No, we should avoid it.
Good.
All right, let's get going.
Crack on.
Okay, so we have an important bread update.
A very important announcement. If you are in Coffin Bay, Thursday through to Saturday, there is a place called Jarrah's Sourdough. It's a guy who just lives on Shepherd Avenue on the corner of Hardy Street, I think. He's only open for a few hours on a Thursday and only 2 hours Saturday morning, or until sold out. And he makes the most delicious sourdough that is so fresh. We were able to get our hands on some this morning. We literally were there at 8 o'clock and there was a line out the door. This is a sesame sourdough. There was also like a pumpkin and sunflower seed one as well. But the reviews on this bread are so good. So we're so excited to actually make it. But then what was really funny is we just stopped here. I went to the loo and then walking back from the toilet, I saw Jarrah himself walking. I was like, sourdough man. I didn't say that, but yeah.
Probably going for a surf.
He looks like he's doing a surf check, so sourdough making in the morning, surf by evening. I mean, that is not a bad life.
It's not a bad life, is it?
Not a bad life. But yeah, Jarrah's Sourdough.
Yep.
A little plug. No, but it smells really, really good. So yeah, little tip for Coffin Bay. Oysters and sourdough.
Look at this. What do you think, Rach?
Oh, that's soft sand. Holy moly.
Right, it's soft. How this is paradise. What do you think, babe?
Incredible. Absolutely amazing. Paradise.
Is it cold?
Oh, have you felt it?
I haven't yet.
That is ice.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Ah! Oh. Oh.
That's so strange.
Ow.
It's like
it hurts.
straight from the Arctic.
Ow. No wonder they've got weddies on.
Yeah. Wow, that's like an ice bath. Why is that so cold? Wasn't expecting that. Look at the rip there as well. Not ideal swimming conditions. It's got to be some of the coldest water I've ever been in. Bear in mind I was surfing in Canada, but we were in like full wetsuits. But this is like ice water. Whoa. I'm not sure if it's because it's like 32 degrees outside at, what time is it? Yeah, it's 11 AM and it's in the 30s. Yeah, it's very refreshing though. Cools you down. Rach spotted first dolphins of the day.
Yeah. Oh, they're still jumping. You see them?
That's awesome.
That's so cool.
Now it's time to go to the next beach.
To the beach, beach.
Let's go. This is our next stop, which is Almonta Beach. It's pretty much the same beach as the one we saw before, but it's actually harder to get here. Like the parking isn't as good, so I recommend the first beach we went to. I recommend going to the Golden Island car park. It's a bit, and there's toilets there. It's pretty good. Yeah, so better parking facilities there, but still beautiful. The sand's so soft. Yeah, we don't have any shade or anything down here, so we'll head back to the car now and carry on exploring the national park. Okay, so it's lunchtime. This is the moment we've all been waiting for, especially me and Rach.
Oh, it smells so good. All right, I'm gonna cut it on
How are you gonna tackle this?
paper.
Just a little slice first, little taster. Look at our bread knife. There's any bread knife companies out there who want to sponsor us?
This is ridiculous. Do we have another knife? Do we have another knife? This is absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, should we just try a bit of bread first?
Yeah. A little bit of butter.
Yeah, of course. Got a good spot here where
Clayton's Lookout.
Clayton's Lookout. And that smells incredible.
Wow. Some butter.
Low pack, only the best.
I could never be a cooking show host.
Talk us through what you're doing.
Buttering the sourdough.
How's it?
Oh my god.
Is it good?
Oh my
Did you
god.
not butter my bit? Oh, thank you. Thanks.
It's proper sourdough.
Mmm,
Wow.
it's good.
It's like actual sourdough.
Okay, what we're going to make now is some scrambled eggs and have that with the sourdough. It's going to be pretty delicious, I think.
Oh, cut the bread.
We're going to buy a bread knife. This is painful.
This is BTS.
Get the chainsaw out. Okay, time for the scrambled eggs. Great, just put in the avo on. Looking good. My trick to eggs is not to let them get too hot. I think it was Gordon Ramsay. It was one of the top chefs who taught me that. So take it off the heat and then stir it. And put it back on the heat and keep stirring. So here's the finished product. Just melted some cheese in the pan. Avocado, scrambled egg with some melted cheese and some sauce. Go on, Rach, try it.
Okay.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
Oh, that crunch. Is it good?
Oh my god.
Look at the view. Still cold.
Like, how can it be that cold here, but like so, I don't understand. Just around the corner in New York, it's like bath water. It's so weird. Oh no, not even in New York, in Port Lincoln, on the other side of this peninsula. Bath water.
So after that delicious lunch, we're at Avoid Bay. Not sure whether to avoid it, but here we are. Look at these rock formations, wow. Rach matches the rock. Can you hear me, babe?
What'd you say?
You matched the rock really well. That's like that was planned.
Can you take a photo?
Sure. Wow, you are like, your tan and your outfit is quite incredible.
No, it's a bee, it's a bee, it's a bee, it's a bee, babe,
Is
babe,
it?
babe,
Okay.
babe,
Okay.
babe, 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 babe,
Alright.
babe, babe, babe.
Wow, these rocks are awesome, apart from the bees.
I love bees, but I've got a bit of a phobia of them, don't I?
There was
Being around me.
Yeah, true. There's a warning on the National Park website about the bees, so just be careful. That's something we read in the Wikicamps reviews as well. Apparently around 6 p.m, like swarms of bees would surround people cooking, so or surround people at camp, so not ideal. But yeah, I think just stay calm and just try and avoid them if you can. It's very hard though, because you never know where they're going to come from.
No.
But look at these rocks. Let's get a bit closer up to these.
This is so
Look
cool.
at these. Wow, look at this cave. That'd keep you sheltered in a storm. Look at that. That's awesome. Wow, there's a hole at the top. This is quite amazing. Wow, awesome cave. Let's go back the same way we came. Good morning. So we have made our way up the coast and now we are at...
Yeah, we're at the Woolshed Cave in Talia. We actually checked out the Talia Cave, which is kind of the famous one, which is down a bit further, but there was not really that much to look at, was there?
No.
This is much more impressive.
Apart from the tub.
Yeah, there's a thing called the tub.
Yeah.
But this is just beautiful.
Yeah, it's really, really stunning.
Yeah.
So you'd have just seen the cave there in the footage, and now we're just walking along to the right of the cave, and there are all these rock pools here.
It's just
It's
gorgeous.
pretty fascinating. It's
Really
amazing how
beautiful.
much the weather can change. Yesterday we were here. There is a campsite just opposite the car park for the caves. And yesterday when we came down, the waves, and the
it's
power of
crazy.
the ocean.
It's insane.
The beach we went to yesterday, the waves were huge, weren't they?
Massive.
Yeah, so it's just...
But yeah, I'd say if you come here, you need to time the tide right and come at low tide.
See the rock pools.
You can see the water comes like right up here. So we're walking through at low tide and it's just beautiful.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Stunning. So we're going to check this out this morning and continue our way up the coast. Yeah, this is absolutely beautiful and definitely one to add to your list.
Look at this.
Look
Are
at
you
this.
serious? Look at these beautiful rock pools.
That is crystal clear water.
Wow. That's so cool.
Are you going for a swim?
Nah. Wow. I'm like shocked. I wasn't expecting this. Look at it.
So we have made our way up the coast and today we're checking out the Whistling Rocks.
In Streaky Bay.
Yeah. So yeah, we're going to check out the blowhole and these rocks. This is better to see at high tide. There's a bit of a swell, so see, look at this. No whistling yet, Rach? Was that the rocks or you?
I don't know. I think it's the rocks.
welcome to another campsite. This is quite beautiful here. It's a bit of a tough track to get in here. The roads are really corrugated and then it turns into a bit of a tricky track. I would say a four-wheel drive is recommended. We put our ute into four-wheel drive to get out of some softer sand than we're used to, so I would recommend it. So the night before last, we stayed at the Discovery Park in Streaky Bay. Awesome campground. We really enjoy free camping and, you know, low-cost campgrounds, but sometimes you need the facilities of a campsite. So yeah, we needed to check into a campground and we're really happy we chose that caravan park. So yeah, it was really, really good. If you go to the unpowered section, you're pretty much camping on the beach and there's actually drinking water available so we could fill up our tank, which is just perfect. But yeah, we'd highly recommend it. There was a cafe which served fish and chips in the actual campsite. So that was awesome. We had that and it was delicious. We were camping pretty much on the beach, and then yesterday we left that campsite. Obviously we went to Whistling Rocks, which we showed you. Then we stopped off at a really nice beach on the way, and you can actually camp on that beach. It was fully booked when we checked. So top tip there, make sure you book quite far out. I'd probably even say months, not even weeks. So yeah, I put a name up and a link to the campsite below. Then we drove around the bay and we're here. So this is the campground. We're actually parked about a 2-minute walk away. So we're gonna go back to the ute now and I'll show you the journey out of here, because the track in, yeah, definitely pushed us out of our comfort zone a little bit. We're really just getting into our four-wheel driving on this trip. So for us, it was an interesting track, but yeah, we'll show you the way out and then we'll carry on exploring this side of the peninsula. We're getting towards the Nullarbor now. So yeah, exciting times. Let's go. What we just filmed on the drone wasn't the most full drive bit. That was actually on the other side, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's funny because we went for a bit of a longer drive yesterday. But this bit, I don't think it should be two-wheel drive. Look at this.
I think it picks up how much of a dip that is.
I think the camera's going to pick it up in a second.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm going to have to get a run up here. Yeah, I'm going to have to get a bit of a run up here.
Are we not going to smack that thing?
I don't think we've got a choice.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Oh, I'm scared, babe, because we're going to go straight down.
I know, yeah, I know, but I'm going to have to,
You're just
babe.
going to have to go faster, not slam it.
No, I'm not going to slam it. I'm in full drive anyway. It needs a bit more of a run up.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa!
Oh,
That's living.
oh my God.
I like how, like, for us that's like full driving. For like other channels we watch, they'll like drive through a lake. But that was pretty aggressive.
Oh my God, I'm stressed.
We should have the drone running for that bit. Quick lunch stop at Smoky Bay. There's a pelican over there. What's on the menu, Rach?
I'm going to have PB&J.
Quite into our bread these days, aren't we?
Yeah, well, we have been having that artisan bread. It sounds so ridiculous, but we actually have been enjoying like a breadstick or two here and there, or like a little pan de casa or something.
I don't even know what that word is.
It's basically a fancy word for sourdough. But now we've gone back to the good old wholemeal loaf. Can't undo the jam. Oh my God, I've got that weak thing where I can't undo the jam. Can you do it?
Is it a bit jammed? Are you serious?
No, you know when you get that thing that's when you're really weak and you can't open the jam?
Oh, that jam's seen better days.
Has it?
The speed of the jet ball still impresses me every time. Cheers. Look, I said cheers.
Oh.
Cheers.
I'm too tired.
Cheers.
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 Alright, let's do it again. Right. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, so that wraps up the episode. Wow, that's the EYRE Peninsula done.
Oh my goodness, all done.
Yeah, so that was awesome. We stayed in Ceduna last night and we have a full tank of water.
Yep.
We did a big grocery shop because soon we will be crossing the Nullarbor.
Let's get it.
So Western Australia, here we come.
Oh my goodness, very excited for this.
Yeah. We just checked out Lake Macdonnell and we were quite lucky because it was quite pink, wasn't it?
Yeah, because if you get it on a cloudy day or, you know, just not the right day, it looks quite grey. And it did when we initially drove onto it or past it, and we had lunch and then we came back and the sun just came out, didn't it?
Yeah.
So, very nice.
So that wraps up the episode. If you enjoyed the episode, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.
See you then.